The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup between our visitors and the home team. Only one spot remaining in Conference Championship Weekend. Let's see who claims it. We're underway in the divisional round finale. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Now looking to throw. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. It's a pickup of 26. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Firing one deep for the end zone. He's got it inside the 10. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
They have it 1st and goal, an early lead available here in the postseason. From the red zone now. He's got it. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Textbook hitch route. He's hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
Robinson will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here. Offense to the line fast. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Golden Eagles take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame.
Hey, defensively, when you're staring down 3rd and goal, you just want to keep them out of the end zone. Just keep them to a field goal, right? Wrong, not with this defense and not with their playmakers. They're thinking take it away and they get the job done.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Gets him on the in route. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line. It was the rookie from USC who got there for that tackle.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd down, looking for options. Has it downfield, working the left. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
1st and 10 from the 32. He'll look to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Sticking to the air here. Fits it through the middle. There he goes on the right side. Keeps it moving. And that is a touchdown. The Golden Eagles drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
When you go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juiced. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown in the opening drive, you level it a whole bunch.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. All set to go now from the 35. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Cut down the field, it's Pitts. And this is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. A gain of 26 yards there, and that means first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Blitz is there, and he goes down. Offense in the hurry up here. Throwing on second. Completed to his running back. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Back to throw on 3rd down. Gets this one to London. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Here's Robinson. And he's in for the touchdown. The Antlers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Antlers tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Offense to the line. Here we go. Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And they're going to have a first down now. Here's a give inside to Wright. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They run again with Wright. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They gain 11 on that play, and that gives them a first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
To throw here on first down. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Antlers get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So first down from the 41. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. They bring pressure, and they're going to get to him. Working quickly here.
Brings up second down.
Looking to throw here. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
First sack, wobbled the cart. This one, I think, sent it off the rails entirely. Taking the L on each of the first two plays leaves this offense looking at a very unlikely third down pickup.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Golden Eagles get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception.
Yeah, I get it. Trying to add further juice and momentum. Throw that hammer, throw that uppercut early. That hubris was their downfall as it sends them now right back to the sideline.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. First down, play action. Wright reels it in. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Just a yard left to go on second down. Dropping back to throw. And his heave isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our first quarter. That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its stride. They'll have an easy 3rd and 1. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Offense in the hurry up here. They go play action on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Setting up to throw. It's caught. This is Jalen Wright. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
3rd down from the gun. That's caught for the first. He has the touchdown. The Golden Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Golden Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. After the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. He'll work against the blitz. Pressure's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. And that's going to push him back for second down.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is second down and 18. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to third down.
That is now the 5th sack this offense has had to endure in the first half alone. We're on a double-digit pace here, and I'll tell you what, I know how these defensive coordinators work. They can feel the blood in the water. They are not going to stop getting after this quarterback until this offense can find a way to protect itself. That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. First down from the 42. They'll throw to start the drive. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Okay, ready?
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Ready?
Throwing from the gun here. He's loaded another one up. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
60 by 60, trap 60, trap 60. Check smack, check smack. Warrior 70.
Third and long for him here. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Antlers get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 50-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Come on, ready.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be second and 5. Back to throw. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
60 Maverick.
He's going to throw this one. Short pass brought in. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
At the 18-yard line.
Mike, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
From the red zone on first. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either. Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And cut in the end zone for the touchdown. The Antlers parlay the interception into points. Kyle Pitts with the touchdown. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Antlers tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Right, running out of the gun. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
1st down from the 42. Looking in the air here. Finds a seam down the middle. And he takes it down to the 33. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Mexico
1st and 10, looking to throw. Got for big yards on the right side. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. A gain of 15 there. And that gives him the 1st. They're throwing it. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown! The Golden Eagles get some late points and the lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Return coming here from the 12. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. set of downs for him from the 31.
Ready?
Back to throw on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Cut down the field, it's Pitts. Oh, this big guy is moving. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Antlers earn the chance to tie before halftime. Kyle Pitts with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Antlers tie this game at 21. All set to send her away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Now a run with Wright. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And that is good for a 1st down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Going to the ground again on 1st. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
They're going to try and throw it here. Cut out left. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Pass play coming here. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown! The Golden Eagles get some late points and the lead. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Starting from the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Panther 80.
airing it out to start this drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Second and 10, still at the 28. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Let's go now. Set 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Throw here, third down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. The Antlers now ready for the punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. He has it at the 33. And his return's going to leave him enough time for 2, maybe even 3 plays before the half. 19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. Airing it out to start this drive. Escapes the pocket. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. This one misses the tight end. So it's second down coming up. Back to throw. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. He'll throw it. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up fourth and long. The Golden Eagles getting their punter out there. And this one's kicked up towards the clouds. Wow! And that return brings us to the end of our first 2 quarters of play. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. First and 10. There's a give for right. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's a throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Come on, come on. Tap the 60, tap the 60.
Running behind center with White. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Let's go now.
First down, and they go right back to him. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. They send a man in motion. They'll throw it. Finds the in route complete. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They get 19 on that pickup. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. He's going to throw it. We've got a screen to the running back. Shoves him off. And he nearly gets him another 1st down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Here we go.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Completed to his running back. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that means 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him from the 31. He's going to throw it again. Hits his running back. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Offense up to the line fast.
10 more yards. That's another Mexico City 1st down. It's a gain of 10.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Throwing again on 2nd. Finds him over the middle. And this one does not go far.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
That's caught for the 1st. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Right. Scores. Touchdown, Mexico City. The Golden Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Golden Eagles double their lead to 14. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
Ready, ready. Panther and left. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. 60 Maverick.
To throw here on first down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw now. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
19 tight.
He's dropping back to throw. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
2nd down now, they need 7. Pass play now. He's got it at the 5! And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Goal to go. It's a pass play. Has it down close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
19. Ready.
They call pass on 2nd and goal. And he is in. Touchdown. The Antlers start the 2nd half with some needed points. Pass on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Antlers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll throw to start the drive. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. Give him 24 yards on that one. And they're going to have a 1st down now. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Dumped off to his running back. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. They've got possession, just 1 quarter from advancing in the postseason. Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long.
Let's go now. Warriors 17. Bronco 80. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he has this down to the 34. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Now looking to throw. Looking for the end zone on a deep shot. And he's got his man. Touchdown. The Golden Eagles go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one splits the uprights. And the Golden Eagles double their lead to 14. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
On the jump.
All set to go now from the 35.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Dragon 60. 18 Rock.
Working now from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First down.
Get it.
1st and 10 at the
70.
47-yard line.
18. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Come next. 19. 7-5.
He'll look to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
Completed over the middle. And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
They'll come out throwing. Complete over the middle. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that gives him a 1st down.
You want to be I'm a quarterback's best friend. Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
All set to go now from the 35. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Golden Eagles.
From the red zone now. Buys time, rolling right. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on first down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing it again here. Touchdown. The Golden Eagles have likely locked up the win right there. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Golden Eagles stretch their lead to 21. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.